What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Rocky Top Sports Talk. This is your boy, Coach Rice. Today's episode, we're going to do a little schedule breakdown. Give us our quick thoughts on what each game is going to be like. You know, the atmosphere, where it is in the schedule, and what it means for Tennessee going throughout the season. So, with that being said, I'm bringing my boy Joey Blankenship on, and let's going to start the schedule breakdown. What's up, Joey?
What's going on, Coach?
Not much. Getting to represent this Power T and this orange every day.
Yes, sir.
There ain't no better way to do it. So, in today's episode, we're going to talk about the schedule a little bit. We're going to break it down, what each game means to Tennessee, what type of opponent we'll be kind of getting into, and kind of what the schedule layout looks like. So, a couple changes on this year's schedule.
Yeah.
Definitely some things we're not used to, but also some. You still got the third Saturday in October versus Alabama. You still got the late game, Vanderbilt. Last game of the season, and you still have pretty much the same opponents as last year. So none of that changed.
Yeah.
It's just the schedule kind of flip flopped, and made some different date locations. So with that being said, I'm going to bring on the schedule, and we're going to kind of break it down. Obviously, first off, Syracuse.
Yes, sir.
Talking about playing in Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. What's your thoughts, real quickly, and what do you expect out of Tennessee and the Syracuse game?
Well, it's going to be the Battle of the Orange. That's for sure. No, I'm hoping to be at that game. I was looking at getting some tickets last night, but I like our chances there. I know they got some. They were pretty decent last year, improved. I still think that we'll be a little too tough for them. I think we're hopefully defense come out knocking some heads and just, in my opinion, I hope we run the ball down their throat. And just excited for that one. I like our chances in the opener on a neutral site. It'll be a lot better for us than it will be for them. That's for sure.
No doubt. We should have a closer home field advantage being this close to Atlanta than where those Syracuse Orangemen come from in New York. So, hey, this opener is a lot like getting compared to the NC State game last year. Same type of conference opponent coming out of the ACC, a team that had a good year before, has a lot coming back. Got a transfer quarterback that we were actually targeting at one time, Steve Angeli, transfer from Notre Dame. He's probably going to be the starting quarterback for Syracuse, so we'll see what that looks like. I love their coaching staff. Fran Brown came up there from Georgia a couple years back. He's got some good things going on up there at Syracuse. So it's a team that we definitely can't sleep on. But as Tennessee fans, we all expect to go in there and dominate.
Yeah, we do.
This game, we should just be bigger, stronger, faster. It's just SEC versus ACC. I know SEC's been getting a lot of hate lately, but it's just the identification of Tennessee versus Syracuse. You expect game to be over by halftime or the third quarter. So, any final thoughts on the Syracuse game?
I mean, I like it better than, say, our second opponent. I like it. I like us coming out playing somebody a little bit tougher than like a ETSU or UAB, something like that. UAB will be tough, I think, too. But Syracuse, they've got some prominence to them, and they've won some games recently. So I like coming out and taking care of business against a decent opponent first game of the year.
Yeah, and I'm on the same boat. I want someone that's going to give us a game, kind of show us what we're about, but a game we should win.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah. So on to the second game, ETSU guys. It's one of those games where you're expecting to be over by the end of the first quarter. Yeah, I mean it's just point blank. You want to get your first team some run, and then get them out. Let the second and third stringers get some run, and I mean there ain't much to it. I mean,
Right.
Stadium probably I ain't gonna say be a sellout, but let's just say most of the stadium will be gone by the fourth quarter because I mean it should be a blowout.
Right.
So should start the season 2-0. I don't think me or you would have anything different.
No.
Georgia, week 3. Talk about it, Joe.
I don't like it. But at the same time, I kind of do like it. I'd rather play them, I guess, 3rd than 8 or 9 down in the schedule as we have in the past. Maybe catch them early before they got all their kinks worked out. At the same time, you want to beat the best Georgia, the best version of Georgia. I mean, Georgia's going to beat Georgia. As much as I hate to admit, Kirby Smart, he's a good ball coach.
Right.
So they got to come to Tennessee this year.
Yeah.
We had some opportunities against them last year, and it felt like if it could go their way, it did go their way.
Yeah.
I mean, every ball fell in their favor.
Yeah.
But
especially in the first half.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
But I want to say that we can win this, but with our quarterback situation, I'm not sure. Now I like the rest of the team. I like our position on the with our backfield, with our wideouts, our offensive, defensive lines, our linebackers, DBs. I like all that. But you got to have elite quarterback play against Georgia. You just have to.
Yep.
They're going to blitz the fire out of us. That's just what they do. So, it would be hard to say we'll win that game to me at this point. I want to, but it's hard for me to say that.
I'm on the same boat pretty much you are, Joey. Every part of me wants to say yes, we're going to beat Georgia, but it's just you have to see it. It's like no one thought we could beat Alabama until we beat Alabama. Now we expect to beat Alabama every year because we're Tennessee fans.
Yep.
But Georgia, they haven't slowed down in recruiting. They still got a roster full of 5 stars and 4 stars.
That's right.
It's like I said in the recruiting video, Joey, the elites are elite because they recruit elite guys. I mean, they're always going to be there, always have the opportunity at playoffs and championships because they're always in the top 5, top 7 of recruiting.
Absolutely.
And if Tennessee wants to get to that number, they got to up their recruiting. I think they're in the process of doing that.
Yeah.
I know I've had some, back and forth with some guys on X about recruiting and the state of Tennessee's recruiting. Georgia's great because they recruit greatness.
Yeah.
I hate saying that. It literally kills me to say that.
Right.
And what people would say is, well, we're great in everything. Yes, I don't want to change that for anything in the world. I want to be great at baseball. I want to be great at basketball. I want to be great at football. But there's a standard at Tennessee, and the standard is championships. That's it. That should be the only standard that is there.
Absolutely.
And so for us to get there, we have to improve our state of recruiting just a little. I'm not saying, and this class could be it. I was just saying it in our recruiting video we were just doing. We have every opportunity to have a top 5 class.
Oh, it could be huge.
So with that being said, our roster is better matched up against Georgia this year than it has been in any other year.
Yeah.
Other than maybe 22, and they just got lucky that the rain was falling and it was at Georgia.
Yeah.
This year, if we had a QB that I knew was experienced in the ACC and would give us a great opportunity to win. Not saying Joey Aguilar or Jake Merklinger or GMAC can't do it. It's just I want to see it to believe it.
For sure.
And so I'm going to have to give us an L on this one, even though it's at home.
Yep. I would love for them to prove me wrong.
Yes, yes. I want them to prove me and you wrong. And
I'll eat every bit of that crow.
Yes, I'll eat every bit of the crow. And so me and you both looking at 2-1 to start the season. Obviously, we got UAB at home next. What's your quick thoughts on that?
I think we're 3-1.
Yeah.
After this one, I think UAB they'll be tougher than ETSU, but I think we'll handle business.
No doubt. I'm pretty much on the same boat there. They're going through a little bit of transition as well. So with it being at home, Tennessee's going to want to get back, especially if they do lose against Georgia. So 3-1, we both agree on that. All right, here's a tricky game. We're definitely more talented than Mississippi State, but it's at Mississippi State. And, it's one of those games where it's probably a noon game and can catch some guys sleeping. What's your thoughts on the Mississippi State game?
I like our culture. I don't think you're going to catch us sleeping, so I think we go take care of Mississippi State as well. I mean, obviously they're SEC, they got talent, but they've had a rough past few years. So I'm gonna stick with my Vols on this one and say that we're 4-1. I also wanted to mention, I forgot to a while ago, talking about Georgia. The one thing that does give me a little bit of hope against Georgia is that, or two things, they got to come to us, which is the best fan base in the world, best atmosphere in the world. Number two, they're having the same quarterback issues we are.
That's true.
So if we go get him, then we can do some stuff. But anyway, I think we're 4-1 going into Arkansas or going.
No, that's a good point though. I mean, I'm glad you brought that back up because them bringing in, they're starting a new QB. I know Gunnar Stockton got some run late last year because of injuries to Carson Beck or what's his name off of Ice Age, whatever you want to call him. But so the Mississippi State game, 4-1, I kind of see it the same way you do. I think the culture is there. Although Heupel scares me on the road, I hope they change that mentality this year. I hope the road, troubles, the road blues, go away from us, and we take care of business at Mississippi State. So me and you both got us at 4-1. I know Jeff Levy runs kind of close to the same offense as Tennessee does, but I just don't think their defense is going to be able to keep up with what our defense is doing on the other side.
Right.
Stopping them. I think our offense will be able to score on their defense. So, all right. Next up, the revenge game. Me and you were both targeted in this game before the episode started.
Yeah.
Home against Arkansas. What's your thoughts on that?
I hope we score 150. That's what I don't like anything about Arkansas. I don't like their basketball team. I don't like their basketball coach.
Yeah.
I don't like football team. I like their football coach, but Arkansas.
Yeah, Steph Pittman's a good guy.
I don't care anything about Arkansas sports whatsoever.
Yeah.
So
baseball. Ugh.
Vols by 50. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Vol by 50.
Yes.
So hey, I'm with you. I think there's going to be no need for motivation. Let's just say that. No. I think Coach Heupel and company, he's not going to have to say much to that roster that week to get some motivation out of those guys. I think I'm on the same boat with you. They got a talented quarterback that dealed us up last year, Taylor Green. But I think the motivation and the want to win is going to be too much for Arkansas to overcome. So I think Vols by 50, like you said.
Yes, sir.
And Tennessee is up to 5-1 on the season.
Yes, sir.
All right. Halfway point, 5-1. Next up, third Saturday in October at Alabama. What's your thoughts?
It's been back and forth the past couple years. Whoever's at home wins. Man, they've had another great class coming in. I got another great class coming in. So, um, there's no hyping this game up. There's enough on its own. I would love to say, I'm going to say we'll compete, but I don't know that we're going to pull it off at Alabama.
Yeah, it's tough. If we were going to win at Alabama 2 years ago, we had every opportunity.
Oh, absolutely.
We won the first half, and then the second half, it's like we forgot how to play football.
Yep.
And we missed opportunities in the first half to really, end the game or get them down too much. So I think we got the roster, obviously, to win. But winning at Alabama without, at this point, when me and you're predicting this schedule layout, not knowing what the QB situation is going to look like.
Right.
I got to put the L on there. I hate it. I can't stand Alabama.
Nope.
Me and you both live in West Tennessee, and you're either Tennessee, Ole Miss, or Alabama. And so we have to put up with the stupid Tide people. And
the only reason they're Alabama fans over here is because they can't spell Tennessee.
Yeah, that, and they're just straight up bandwagons. So, all hate is real, y'all. There's nothing against that. It's real. It's very real. So, Alabama, I hate to say it, but at this point, not knowing what the QB play is going to be like at this point in the season, I think me and my man over here both have us taking an L.
Prove me wrong.
Yeah, prove us wrong. Prove us wrong. Yep. All right, so at this point, we're 5-2 at Kentucky up next. What's your thoughts?
I hope we beat them by 900.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like our chances there. Now, if there is a game that I don't like, it's probably this one.
Yeah, the layout.
Just because coming off of Alabama, depending on how that one goes, I've been to Kentucky's. I went there a couple years ago when Tennessee played. It doesn't hold a candle to the atmosphere that Knoxville has, but I believe we come out and take care of business against them.
Yeah, I live to see Nick Roush at KSR cry after Tennessee whoops up on Kentucky. That's what I live for it.
Yeah.
Kentucky, we own you. We've always owned you. Nothing changes.
Just call us daddy.
Yeah, it is what it is. You got to suffer through beatdowns after beatdowns every year at the hands of us Tennessee Vols. Nothing changes. We are now 6-2. I fully expect Kentucky to be the last place team in the SEC. I'm calling it now. I think their roster is very bad going into this next year. So, but they're glorifying their new QB transfer like they do every year. They think
every year
going to be the next Will Levis. Well, we all know what Will Levis is. So, yeah, that's all I got to talk about that. So next, at home, we get those Sooners.
Give me the ball.
All I can think of is 2015, Joey.
Yes.
I was there when we played those Sooners, and Baker Mayfield was on the field, and we were up 10-0. That stadium was a ruckus. It was crazy. And so I fully expect that stadium to be rocking again when those Sooners come into town, and I want revenge. What's your thoughts?
Oh, yeah. I think we don't let off the gas this time in the second half.
Yeah.
And I got us winning that one too. Maybe kind of like it was last year. I don't know. Again, all this for me is riding on the quarterback situation.
Yep.
So I think we come out with a dub on this one as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot similar to what I think last year was like. A defensive defensive game that, the team that makes the least mistakes wins.
Right.
And capitalizes on the other team's mistakes.
Right.
So Oklahoma is a win. I feel like I think that's the game that tips or turns the season.
Right.
I think if we lose that game, you're looking at 8-4, 7-5. If you win that game, you're looking at 10-2 or 9-3.
Yeah.
And with every opportunity to have an outlook, a chance at making the playoffs. So next, so at this point, me and you both have wins at Oklahoma, so that is 8-2.
I got us at 9-2 after New Mexico State.
Yeah, 9-2 after New Mexico State.
Yep.
That's simple as that.
Is that homecoming? I'm guessing.
I take that back. That's 8-2. It's 7-2 after Oklahoma, 8-2 after New Mexico State.
You're right. Yep.
And that's homecoming. That's the game that we better have over by halftime, and everybody's getting ready to party.
Yeah.
So next up, the game that a lot of fans are going to literally hate my guts after I give the prediction.
I don't like this one.
So at Florida, November 22nd, what's your thoughts?
Well, at the end of the year last year, they were the hottest team in football.
Yeah, that's the reason why they're getting all the love, and Lagway's getting all the love right now. So
yeah, I think they're dangerous, 100%.
Yeah.
But this is one game that I'll never pick Florida.
No, I'll never pick Florida.
I'll never pick Florida. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But I'm gonna go Tennessee just because I hope we drain the swamp.
Yeah, no doubt. So I'll never pick Florida. It's just literally I can't say it. It can't come out like I just literally can't say it. But
no,
it's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Anytime going down the swamp, it is what it is. Tennessee's got that curse. We should have won down there. This is why I'm bald. This game right here. It's just the Florida game at Florida. You got craziness happens. We got the better roster. It don't matter. Somehow they find a way to win. And I got Tennessee winning, but it's not because
I don't think it's pretty. I don't think it's pretty at all.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. And Lagway, dude, is uber talented.
He's a real deal.
I know he's got a lot of weapons.
They're running backs.
Billy Napier is the reason why they haven't been as good. Some belt Billy, but I do think their roster is just a lot better this year than what it has been. I get they have the toughest schedule in the SEC, and they run through a gauntlet right before they get to Tennessee, so that helps. But it's going to be tough. I got Tennessee winning, but like I said, at the end of the day, it wouldn't shock me if we lost. Let me just say it like that. Yeah. All right, so me and you both got 9-2 at this point.
Baby, we 10-2.
Go ahead. There we go.
10-2.
Hey, Vanderbilt, Diego Pavia, what?
Yeah, I hope they knock the taste out of that sucker's mouth.
Yeah, he is about as idiotic as idiotic gets. He is not a guy that I would not mind seeing driven into the ground a few times. He let Joshua Joseph come around that corner and do a couple suplexes. Vanderbilt can say all they want. They can say, hey, we got these new stadium upgrades. We got Clark Lee that's going to lead us to the promised land. We got Diego Pavia, the ultimate Heisman contender. That's not enough. You're still Vanderbilt. You still suck. We're going to win by 30 at least. and 10-2 is the way I see it.
Yep. Possibly 9-3.
Possibly 9-3, but 10-2. As my orange glasses are on,
yeah,
I've got my orange shirt on, got my smoky hat on. We're always going to be bleeding orange over here on Rocky Top Sports Talk. No matter what, go follow us. Go give us a shout out on Facebook at Rocky Top Sports Talk. Go give us a shout out on X or Twitter, whatever you call it these days, at Rocky Top Talks 1. Repost, share, let everybody know I know this is a new channel, but me and Joey both love getting to know all y'all Vol fans, just talk Tennessee sports.
Yep.
We will have content coming very soon about Tennessee basketball, Tennessee baseball, and then Sunday night, y'all, be ready to and actually, now that I'm thinking of it, this won't be out before Sunday night. So this is, wordage now that I'm just throwing out there. So, but go follow us, and everyone have a blessed day. Go Vols.
Go Vols.
I've been up and I've been down and I done seen it all. Was in the gym working my shot, now they pass me the ball. They never